Welcome to SEDAP, a Singaporean indie co-op game where you and your friends work together against the clock to prepare and serve as many of your favorite Southeast Asian dishes as possible. As we played through the game, we managed to unlock a variety of different recipes and dishes. Throughout the game, I was just so impressed with the art style and how each recipe comes with its own unique gameplay mechanics. We progressed all the way to unlock the ultimate recipe, bubble tea. The final and most challenging level with the fusion of all the ingredients required across the levels, which had us failing over and over again. If this all seems overwhelming to absorb, it's all good, because I'm gonna take you through all the different levels this game has to offer. So come along with me as we try out SEDAP for the first time. The first thing that amazed me about the game was the cute art style, and everything just looks so bright and vibrant. Even though SEDAP offers both single player and co-op, I decided to call up my axolotl artist Arazen, so we got Steam Remote Play working and we were off to adventure and uncover the mysteries of Kaya Island. After testing out the controls, we were transported straight into the first tutorial level, which was to make pineapple fried rice. The two of us were actually assigned different roles, me being the cooker and Arazen being the hunter. So essentially I was Gordon Ramsay and she was Bear Grylls. Another thing I loved about the tutorial level was the show not tell approach, where the game doesn't overload you with a wall of text, but instead lets you learn the mechanics of the game through playing. After putting in the rice in the wok and brutally whacking a chicken, we picked it up. Oh look, it's on your head! We had to slice it on the chopping block before adding it into the wok. Next, we were on our way to harvest this pineapple, until it transformed into a pineapple turtle monster we had to defeat. We noticed that the turtle attacks occasionally in a small area in front of it, and we really had to make an effort to dodge and circle around it. Compared to Overcooked, I really love this combat mechanic where you have to hunt for your food. In Overcooked, it seemed like the food was infinite, but in SEDAP, the food was a precious resource since we had to take time to hunt for it. After slaughtering the turtle and getting our pineapple, we tossed it into the wok and started to cook! Cooking introduced a new mechanic kind of like a rhythm game, where you had to time your button presses when the bar hits the yellow region. And with that, we cooked up the perfect pineapple fried rice and sent it out for delivery. A new mechanic was also introduced where the food can go bad if left out for too long, but we managed to breeze through the rest of the challenge by making so many pineapple fried rices, earning us a 3-star rating. But little did we know that the next few levels wouldn't be so easy. We got transported into like a lounge area and we were introduced to a merchant called Dakila. He told us he could upgrade our weapons and abilities, which was only available in the full version of the game, and off to the next stage we go. Next, we were introduced to making teh o, which is a really popular drink in Singapore. We were introduced to the tea shrub and we had to shake it back and forth to get the tea leaves before boiling it in the kettle and waiting for it to brew. After serving up our first cup of teh o, a rush of pineapple fried rice and teh o orders came in. 3, 4. Okay, I'm serving the pineapple fried rice. Oh no! Oh, the teh o! Ah! Oh wow, I have less health than you, I realized. Okay.
Got the rice for some reason.
Came in, but we managed to clear the stage pretty comfortably on our first try and on to the next one. We were then introduced to the cutest looking mango sticky rice I've ever seen, which we had to cross over a log to harvest some mangoes.
I think you need to interact. Again.
No, we gotta go through this log over here. And then we got a teh o coming. Okay, it was at this point we realized we spent way too much time messing around and a flood of orders started just flowing in. After struggling for a while on making the mango sticky rice and playing another small rhythm game, we served it up and quickly rushed to complete the rest of the orders. After realizing the pineapple turtle hits like an absolute truck and dying to it, I had to call in Arazen to help me and we tried our best to juggle between cooking all the different dishes. I think this level was where there was a clear spike in the difficulty because of the 3 different recipes that we had to keep track of. Wait, now it's getting more and more difficult. Yeah, really. Wait, I don't know if we can pass this level or not. Wait, a lot of the things are behind.
I'm scared.
But we managed to clutch it in the end on our first attempt and proceeded on to the next stage. The next dish was Dan Bok, which honestly I've never heard of in my life, but apparently it's kinda like a biryani. This was the stage where the game introduced the Tele Totem, a teleportation device for ingredients that allows the hunter to send over ingredients to the cooker without having to walk all the way back. Oh, and look how this ginger runs away from us because it's scared. As the cooker, I also kept getting confused since the location of all the stations, like the teapot and the cutting station, changes from level to level. I think halfway through the stage, we just completely forgot about the teletotem, cause I forgot to take this chicken out that was clogging up the whole system. This stage really tested our ability to multitask, with so many different stations and ingredients to gather for each dish. Yeah, chop up the chicken. Okay, I'm serving it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this should be the last order. But we put our pro gamer minds together and we still managed to clear the level. Now, onto a dish that I know and love, sambal kangkong, which is one of my favorite dishes to eat at any cai fan or zi cha stall in Singapore. This recipe is slightly complicated because there are 2 new ingredients added, which is the vegetables and the chilies. And not to mention, we still had to cook all the previous dishes from the past rounds. But slowly I think we were starting to get the hang of things and proceeded on to... Do you know what's better than teh o? Teh tarik, which is actually quite easy to make since you just have to add milk to the completed teh o. And I also like how they scaled up the difficulty with each stage, where now harvesting a chili plant spawns this chili monster which shoots bullets at you. There was also one point in the level where I was definitely not cooking because I was so overwhelmed by all the different things I had to make and the fact that time was running out. After clutching to send out these dishes, we also remembered to use the totem, which I found really speeds up our efficiency. And so we managed to clear the second last level with a comfortable 2 stars. But little did we know how difficult the final challenge was that we were about to face next. Welcome to the bubble tea stage, and instantly we knew we were in for a challenge, because just take a look at this recipe. Okay, let me explain. The bubble tea base comes from combining tapioca pearls and tea leaves and putting them in a mixer, and we add milk. But each bubble tea can come in 3 different flavors: pineapple, mango or vegetable, and there's also a chili add-on. So yeah, the possibilities are endless! We first tried to scramble around the map to find where everything was and started assembling our first bubble tea. And just look at this super cool mechanic where you press to fill up the bubble tea and cap it, and I really love the creativity here. But when the order started to get more complicated, everything started to fall apart and we didn't manage to serve these 2 bubble teas here in time, which gave us 2 X's on the board. We kinda knew that this round ain't working out, so we restarted the round and tried again. We came up with a strategy that I would focus on assembling all the bubble tea bases and Arazen will hunt for all the toppings. Things were going alright, but then 2 pineapple milk tea orders came out consecutively and we didn't have time to make the other one, and there was like a random chili in our base shooting at me while I was trying to cook. The final nail in the coffin for this round was when I accidentally made the wrong order and all the ingredients for this bubble tea ended up being wasted. Due to the insane time pressure and lack of communication on what we're making, we missed these 2 orders and ended up getting 3 X's, so we failed the level for the 2nd time in a row. After a lot of discussion, we came up with a new strategy. Previously, I did all the cooking and assembling while Arazen did all the hunting. We decided to change it up by each of us focusing on 1 bubble tea order instead. So like I will do the first order while she does the second order and we just alternate. With our new game plan, we found that communication was way clearer. You can see that while I was serving up this normal milk tea, she was already halfway done with the pineapple milk tea. And while she was cooking and serving the pineapple milk tea, I was already halfway through the vegetable milk tea. The change in our strategy made all the difference. Our communication was on point and orders were flying out like a 3-star Michelin kitchen.
Oh, okay, I can serve this one. Oh, yeah!
Nice,
okay.
nice, well done.
Get
Alright,
it.
okay,
Okay, mine is the spicy milk tea.
Yeah, I'm doing the vegetable one right now. Okay, I'm serving the vegetable one soon. Give me a moment.
Oh, there's a normal bubble.
Okay, I'll do the normal one, okay? Then later on I'll help you with the pineapple. You do the
I'll
complicated.
do the pineapple.
Okay, everything is ready for your pineapple milk tea except the pineapple. So you just do the pineapple and I think they're good to serve.
Okay,
I'll do the mango mayhem.
Oh,
we did it! Oh,
we won!
Oh, we got 3 stars,
Oh my God.
dude! We got 3 stars. And just like a 3-star Michelin restaurant, we also managed to complete the level with 3 stars, ending off our adventure in SEDAP. SEDAP actually started off as a university final year project among a few friends, and they started an indie game studio called Copy Forge. From creating everything themselves from the artwork to the programming, this game felt super polished, even just as a demo version, and I was super impressed. The game development scene in Singapore is honestly really tough, so I wanted to show all of you guys how amazing of a game SEDAP was and the potential it has when it's fully released. I had the chance to visit the SEDAP booth in person and even got to meet one of their founders, Jay, who was super nice to talk to. And look at this amazing merch, and all the stickers look so cool with the different foods and ingredients which are drawn so beautifully. Like, you know the game is good when I visited their booth at like 5 PM and still saw so many kids enjoying themselves playing the demo. I really love how SEDAP manages to draw inspiration from games like Overcooked and Stardew Valley and turn it into its own unique flavor. By incorporating many Southeast Asian dishes along with one of the most unique and innovative game mechanics that I've seen in a co-op game, I love it. This demo version of SEDAP is 100% free right now to play on Steam, which I highly recommend anyone to grab a friend and start cooking up a storm. With the full game being released sometime in 2025, I can't wait to play more levels and discover new dishes. But until then, take care everyone, Axolotl out!